This is a movie that I'm honestly kind of ashamed that I've not watched up until this point. And the reason that is because, as many of you all know, I am a professional musical theater actor, and I have actually used songs from this movie as audition pieces, but I have never watched the movie or the musical. I know, leave me alone, don't roast me. I know, I'm a terrible person, I'm horrible. Fine, I finally decided it's time. I need to watch this, I need to see what it's all about. So today we're gonna be checking out for the very first time Disney's The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I am really excited to see what this is all about. I know the basic story about Quasimodo and the sort of struggles that he's going through, but I know nothing of the specifics or what actually happens. I just have heard from this friend or that friend in musical theater circles of like, oh, this is a really cool moment. I'm like, oh, well, what's that from? So I should have watched this before then, but I'm excited to do it now. But before we get into it, if you guys could go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like button, turn on those post notifications by smacking that bell. Follow me at the two social medias, Twitter, Instagram, both fun times. Check out my Patreon at patreon.com/moviesindepth for the full uncut length reaction to this and all other movies and TV shows covered on the channel. Also, before we get into today's video, I'm very excited to tell you about today's video sponsor, BetterHelp. I know with me personally, if there's something that's bothering you when it comes to your happiness, when it comes to finding fulfillment and the things that you do in your day-to-day life, it can be really hard to figure out who you can talk to and figure out where's a good community for you to express your emotions and feelings and to ask questions and look a little bit deeper. BetterHelp has come up with a great way to do that. When you first get into contact with BetterHelp, they'll be able to assess all of your needs and be able to pair you with a specific licensed therapist to talk to. From the time of your first assessment, you will be able to communicate with someone within 48 hours, and I know that that's actually an amazing turnaround because I've had many instances myself when I've been looking out for professional help and trying to talk to someone, and trying to get into brick and mortar places can be really difficult. So it's really nice to have that accessibility of being at home but still getting the option to be able to discuss things with someone. With everything going on in the world right now, it's never a better time to reach out to someone and talk. I do want to say that this is not a crisis line, it's not a self-help line. This is professional counseling done securely online. There's a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 15,000 plus licensed therapists that may not be offered locally to you. And this service is even available to everyone worldwide. You can even log into your account at any point to talk to your counselor. And they guarantee that you'll get timely and thoughtful responses to any sort of questions or concerns you may be having throughout the week. And you can even schedule your sessions to talk with your counselor so you don't have to actually wait in waiting rooms at a brick and mortar place. BetterHelp is dedicated to making sure that you have the best experience possible, so it is free of charge to change therapists if needed. It is more affordable than traditional offline counseling, and there's even financial aid available. BetterHelp wants to help you start living a happier life today. Go ahead and visit betterhelp.com/moviesindepth to join the over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health with an experienced professional. I also wanted to let you guys know that BetterHelp is giving Movies in Depth listeners 10% off your first month at BetterHelp. Thank you once again to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. Now we go change shirts because I am sweating. It is like the end of August and it is so hot. Why? Even though I haven't seen this stuff, I'm still listening to the soundtrack, baby.
Morning in Paris, the city awaits.
I don't know why I got under the impression one day, but I swore that this movie was not the actual musical that the musical was based on. It was like the same story, but they didn't create all the songs until they had the stage production. You all need to let me know in the comments which way did it go. Was it stage first or movie first?
Because you know, they do not ring all by themselves. They don't!
These sorts of characters really do make me question everything because I act like that in these movie commentaries every single week.
Of vice and sin.
Oh, what is the name of that character from Les Mis? The guy that gets Jean Valjean into trouble the entire time. This is what this character reminds me of. That character. What is his name? Oh my goodness, I can't remember it. I'm a musical theater fraud. You realize that is a child, right? It's not a yo-yo. You are not that sort of guy. Oh, that was cool. The way they had the lightning just blend the two of them together. Okay.
I am guiltless. She ran, I pursue.
So he's the Karen of this universe.
Our Lord works in mysterious ways.
Yeah, he does, despite people like you.
A name that means half-formed. Quasimodo.
I never knew that's why they named him Quasimodo. See, this is why I needed to watch this. This animation is stunning already. I'd heard things about that note. Good Lord, baby Jesus, you better sing! Y'all notice that Disney drew every single bird the exact same in the 90s?
Ever seen a king or beast with quite so little hair?
Nobody wants to be cooped up here forever.
You realize that you need to take your own advice, right? Oh, why'd you make him swallow it?
He's not made of stone like us.
Another one of the best songs in this. I know the songs, baby. Made of Stone. I'm waiting for it. Made of Stone!
Sure, but I'd never fit in out there.
They're really laying it on the names of these songs, Hung.
As your friends and guardians, we insist you attend the festival.
Me?
I only take advice from statues that have the full layout of their bodies.
If watching is all you're gonna do, then you're gonna watch your life go by without you.
That's actually pretty good advice.
And if I got caught?
Better to beg forgiveness than ask permission.
That is the ultimate life advice.
What Frollo doesn't know can't hurt you.
Ignorance is bliss.
You all need to stop saying cliches because I agree with all of them.
Can stone talk?
Just give it a little bit. I've got a song about it.
Damnation? Eternal damnation.
So wait, you're making him say the alphabet just to say terrible names? You are a sadist.
When your heartless mother abandoned you as a child.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Abandoned you? Oh, this turd muffin.
The world is cruel. The world is wicked.
Hope you're talking about yourself, tall stack.
I am your only friend.
Ah, I just remembered it. What I was talking about earlier. It's Javert. How did I not remember from Les Mis? Javert. I'm so dumb.
As I stare into the void. You are deformed.
I am deformed.
And you are ugly.
And I am ugly.
You remember all the things that Quasimodo just stated in that alphabet? Basically, all of them are going to happen to you.
But remember, Quasimodo, this is your sanctuary.
Oh yeah, baby, come on, I've literally used this song in auditions. But part of them and up there. Look at these visuals. Oh, I'm loving this already. Sing it, baby. Oh yeah, I'm getting more mad at myself for not have seen this. Got goosebumps on that. Oh, this is so good.
Maybe a day in the stocks will cool you down.
Who does that voice remind me of? That makes me think of Patrick when he's being stupid in SpongeBob.
You took my only food. Hey, whoa! Oh!
You've now become the definition of a horse's ass.
Peasant. You were saying?
Never bring a knife to a sword fight.
At your service, sir.
Is that the voice of Patrick? Someone's gotta let me know. Is that the same voice actor?
Good, make way.
That 100% is him. You cannot tell me otherwise.
My last captain of the guard was a bit of a disappointment to me.
And would that happen to be the last captain of the guard that I just heard?
What are we going to do about it, sir?
He's a visual teacher. Now this seems like my type of party. He's like, I'm just doing my best to try to get back to where I think I'm supposed to be at. You all are not helping me.
Look at that disgusting display.
Yes, sir.
You got it, baby. I got all the deets for you. Just let me keep watching.
Here it is, the moment you've been waiting for.
Why do I feel like Quasimodo is gonna get pulled up on stage?
Now's the time we crown the king of food.
Oh boy, yep.
Folks, forget your shyness.
I feel bad for him.
King.
Well, at least he seems to be enjoying himself. Was that a champagne crotch shot? As long as you're happy, I'm happy for you. Oh, that's so sad.
Request permission to stop this cruelty.
In a moment, Captain. A lesson needs to be learned here.
Yeah, it's how much of a jerk-off you are.
You speak of justice, yet you are cruel to those most in need of your help.
Preach! Now we just need to insert Street Rat from Aladdin playing in the background as this goes on.
Street rat! Scoundrel! Take that!
I don't think I've ever seen 4 nut shots at the exact same time.
I'm free, I'm free.
Oh no, this close.
What a woman.
What a hell of a shot. All of that anger is gonna go somewhere. Don't mind me there, Sonny. I'm just a goat with a pipe sticking out of his mouth.
Easy, easy. I just shaved this morning.
Oh, really? You missed a spot.
Right there where your throat is about to not be.
If you're not going to arrest me, what do you want?
I'd settle for your name.
Maybe a little bit of candlelight dinner, something like that.
Flame sanctuary. Say it.
You tricked me.
He's helping you. Do what he says.
Minister Frollo learned years ago to respect the sanctity of the church.
Did he? Are you sure?
I was just imagining a rope around that beautiful neck.
This guy is 100% a sadist.
So typical of your kind to twist the truth.
So typical of your kind to twist the truth to get whatever you want.
Frollo's orders. Post a guard at every door.
You tried literally 30 seconds later. Gotta give you props there for your bashfulness.
Were you once an outcast?
I think the better question is, when wasn't he?
God help the outcast.
Well, this is perfect though. He's gonna finally have a friend.
I ask for love. I ask for God.
This is gonna start hitting too close to home.
Look, he's got a friend with him.
Maybe today wasn't a total loss after all.
And a goat.
And the baker.
They're sheep, not popcorn. That is a view.
And maybe Frollo's wrong.
What did she say?
Frollo's nose is long.
Pay up.
Oh, dear.
Chump.
Those two are gonna be my favorite. I think we have a new definition of spider monkey.
You better hold on tight, spider monkey.
I hope I didn't scare you.
Not for an instant.
Liar.
But it was the only way I could save her life. Will you tell her that?
I would. I really would. If she was here.
Will you put me down, please?
Dang, how strong is he? That boy thick!
My girl?
Esmeralda.
But let's not fool ourselves. Ugliest face in all Paris, remember?
And also the first thing she said was that boy. A lot of the times I don't like it when they integrate 3D into cartoon animated things, but they're doing it really well for this time period that this was made.
Just proud. Then tell
Oh, you see that right there? That's your future, Big Pop.
this burning desire.
Oh, is he getting kinky? No. Go ahead and get in the flames. There you go. That's more accurate.
I'll find it if I have to burn down all of Paris.
All right, I think we're reaching new levels of being down bad.
God have mercy on me.
I will say, this is an interesting storyline. I would have never predicted that he would have fallen for the gypsy as well.
Find the gypsy girl.
What'd the bread ever do to you?
But we are innocent. I assure you we...
Burn it.
What?
Oh my goodness gracious, you are down astronomical. Come on, homeboy, you got it. Attaboy. You try to do the right thing. You all shot it through the water? You all are the worst. He's literally burning down the city. I've seen temper tantrums, and then I've seen someone just be ridiculous.
There was no way she could have escaped. Unless...
Here we go.
Not a word. Easy does it.
Stone faced.
Like we're made of stone.
Made of stone.
The city of lovers is glowing this evening.
With flames.
True, that's because it's on fire.
I'm too good sometimes.
Two.
Like you, no way.
These three are the friends you always need to have.
That's you.
Don't mind the mirror.
Quasi?
She's even calling him Quasi now. Come on, don't toy with my heart there, girl.
This is Phoebus.
Yeah, we've kind of already met.
Great. I could use a drink.
It's not for you. Well, it is, but it's not.
That arrow almost pierced your heart.
I'm not so sure it didn't.
Wanky knows how to take his shot. Oh, he's crying too. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. That is for you trying to kiss my girl.
I brought a little treat.
What sort of treat would that be? You know what? I think this is actually a good thing for Quasi, but it's also bad at the same time.
All Paris is burning because of you.
Don't you dare.
Well, I'm not going to sit by and watch Frollo massacre innocent people. You do what you think is right.
Whenever someone says that, they know exactly what the right thing is to do. You just don't want to agree with them yet.
She already has her knight in shining armor, and it's not me.
Maybe it was a momentary lapse in judgment.
Maybe it's Arabic. No, it's not Arabic. Maybe it's ancient Greek.
Maybe that's where the church is, and that's where she is.
It's a map, see?
Ah, called it.
Truce.
Okay.
Oh yeah, do you remember that he's like freakishly strong?
Back to the bell tower before I get in any more trouble.
It's my worst nightmare. We come in peace, skeleton demons. Wow, they have a whole underground network. That's amazing.
Right. It's a double header.
Okay, there can't be that many puns when it comes to executing two people.
These men aren't spies, they're our friends.
Why didn't they say so?
We did say so.
I wonder why, you giant pompous doofus.
Don't thank me. Thank Quasimodo.
They're both good guys. I don't know who I'm rooting for anymore. He told Quasi that so he'd follow him, so he'd lead him there. That's what happened, isn't it?
There'll be a little bonfire in the square tomorrow, and you're all invited to attend.
He's gonna mass burn them? How dark is this man gonna go? I'd seen some people say that this movie was a lot darker than people remembered, and I can see why.
The sentence, death.
Now this is reminding me of Castlevania.
What have you done?
He already has. So you're giving up? That's it?
Do you realize what sort of movie you're in? This is a Disney movie! Oh, I got goosebumps on there! Woo! Let's go, baby! He's doing all this one-handed. And now we have our own version of Disney's King Kong. Let's go, Quasi! We are having a full-on gypsy civilian riot on Notre Dame. I love it.
I think the cavalry's here. Phoebus!
Nice. Oh my god, he can chew up rubble and turn into a machine gun? Oh no. He can't catch a break.
Fly, my pretties, fly.
Oh my god, we've got a Wizard of Oz reference in here. You wanted Hellfire. She can't be dead. This is a Disney movie. Ah, but he can definitely still be there. Attaboy, Quasi. Fight that little bitch.
Now, listen to me.
Oh, now you want to listen. He's gonna accidentally fall off, isn't he? Just go down a level. Stop staying up so high. Say hasta la vista, baby. Hey, Phoebus for the win! Poor Quasi. I wish that he could have ended up with her. Finally gets that acceptance that he deserves. I love the themes of this show, all the different music's playing. Alright, so that was the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I loved it. I am really upset at myself for not watching it up until this point, especially using the songs in it. Trust me, kids, that's not what you should do if you're trying to audition for musical theater. Know the song, know the piece. It was when I was younger and I was just throwing songs together. You want to understand the characters, understand the backstory, understand where they're coming from. I love everything about that. I think it's really interesting that there was a bunch of different stereotypes that were not utilized, and I was happy about that because you had the older guy who was the Javert of the group, if you will, but he ended up falling for the gypsy woman that, you know, went against his power and his control, which is a very interesting storyline. Quasimodo, who wanted to find love, but then eventually was able to find love in himself, and everyone else around him saw him for the wonderful person that he is. Phoebus, who constantly just helps everyone in any time, at any moment. It's just really fun. It's a great story. It's a great time. I loved it. I hope you guys did as well. But if you like what you saw here today and you want to see more, if you could go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that like button, I would truly appreciate it. It really does help out the channel so much. Follow me at my 2 social medias, Twitter, Instagram, both fun times. Go check me out at my Patreon at patreon.com/moviesinDepth for the full uncut length reaction to this and all other movies and TV shows covered on the channel as well, including exclusive Patreon content. Also, once again, a big thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. And besides all of that, I'll the Hunchback of Notre Dame you all in another one.